Hello, welcome to the Reframing Mindset podcast. We are clear my head of the thoughts that are preventing clarity to practice my speech, among other things. Episodes range from informative knowledge to funny stories about my experiences, and in the future, maybe include interviews. So subscribe and enjoy. Episodes drop every other day. Okay, welcome back to Reframe Mindset Podcast. My name is Carson Brooks. In this episode, I talk about week and week 43 of the 9 to 5 experience, which will be basically week 6. And we did it past the last test. The last test, I did very well on that one. Got a perfect score for that one. Ended it nice. And then eventually, they made this training out of this training really official with graduation and certification and stuff like that. So apparently for this one, this graduation, I was made the valedictorian, and so I had to just play a team, be a team player, and actually just go ahead make the best speech I could. I actually did it. It was a good practice because as I said, you never know. I may actually do go to the master stage, and what if I may get valedictorian that at that stage, at that stage as well. You would say that this would be a good practice for me to reach that stage. So you never know. I might the speech will be maybe be an episode. I don't know when I would upload it or when but maybe one episode in the future you'll hear the speech sometime this year. You never know. But it was a hard trial, but the graduation made it worth it. And now we got food, KFC and whatnot, and then boom, now we're back onto the real, going to the real work. We're still in training, but we're going to do the real work now. So it's just like it, I guess what happens is that you're still, I'm still in the same company, so it's like the business model doesn't change. It's just a new client, so you're just learning, applying that same structure to the new client. So it is basically back again, as you may see. Realize there's not really that changes. It's still the same thing. Just that I'm going to this new place more experience. So what should happen now is when I execute these time around, I should have the ability to actually get the bonuses faster because I'm coming in with experience now. So that should be the only difference between back then and now, the experience. And yeah, so uh yeah, that's basically for this episode. And it was really nice. It was really nice event. Got took pictures and all those stuff as well. Mhm. Yeah, so maybe in the future as well, I'll talk about where I can find the pictures as well. Yeah, so that's basically for this episode. Thank you for listening. I look forward for the next episode. Mhm. Well, this is the end of the episode. Thanks for watching and look forward for the next episode. To support this podcast, go to anchor.fm/cssb/support or become a sponsor for this episode. If you have a product that you want to have more exposure, DM me on the Instagram page, Reframing Mindset Podcast, or on Twitter at ReframingP. Either way would help. Thank you regardless for listening, and here's a preview for the next episode. Yeah, because if you listen to one of my episodes, you realize that I was a victim of a scam and such like that. In an ideal world, what would have happened is that we would have been rich enough where we can actually would have been rich enough and advanced enough where we can actually get to afford things or such. But you know, world is not equal like that. There's a lot of inequalities, and when you're poor, you do anything to not be poor because the trials of being poor is really hard. It's really hard. It's really hard. So one of the things you have to be mindful of is scams. So because the thing about it is that when you were poor, you may be a person that say, okay,